Fire Emblem Three Houses. Wow, I've been playing this game nonstop for the past few days because I got this game for Christmas. And now, what I have to say about this game is the way that they did this was pretty well done. It's like you get anime, you get chess. You just put those two things together and you get Fire Emblem. Now obviously Fire Emblem needs strategy, and with strategy comes a lot of mistakes. Now this is my first time ever playing a Fire Emblem game, so I have made a ton of mistakes. One of the mistakes I've made is pretty much letting my units die in battle. Now, the setting that I put it on is if my unit dies in battle, then it will be restored after the battle. Because I really don't want to go hardcore with losing my units for good. Because if I lose my house leader, well, then I'm screwed. But pretty much with Fire Emblem, I feel like this game was in a good direction. The cutscenes are done well. I understand what they were trying to go for with some of the cutscenes, but they could have done a little bit better. One of my favorite cutscenes is actually this cutscene right here. I just love how he wants to save her, but ends up killing himself. So a god pretty much saves him because of his foolish mistake. Now, honestly, I'm still trying to get through most of the game, still trying to understand what the game is purely about. I'm at the point where I just got the Sword of the Creator. Yeah, that's really overpowered, but I understand that you can only use it 20 times, so that kind of takes down a little bit of the overpowerness that the sword kind of gives you. And overall, the sword is just really enjoyable, and pretty much how it works in its special attribute, which is pretty much it acts like a whip. Now, another thing that I like about this is that there is a DLC for this. Now, knowing me, I obviously bought the DLC with the game, so pretty much I downloaded the DLC. I wasn't really knowing what to expect, and I didn't really read everything, so I'm pretty sure you get another pathway and a new character and some new armor and everything, but that's pretty much all I kind of remember. Now, another thing I like about Fire Emblem is you can go back to the cutscenes. Some of the games you cannot go back to the cutscenes, such as Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Now, honestly, some of the cutscenes were kind of bad, so I don't really care about that. But, the cutscene for Eternatus I really liked. Now, my favorite cutscene for Fire Emblem so far is going to be this cutscene right here. The first cutscene, it's not really the first cutscene in the game, but I just like how it's introducing you to Fire Emblem Three Houses, what Fire Emblem Three Houses is about, and pretty much just giving you an overview about part of the history and everything else. What I'm still trying to understand is how these crests work in the game. Because I've seen them throughout, just YouTube, from just random YouTube searches, but I'm still trying to figure out how they work. Now, my favorite weapon so far is going to be the steel axe, because some of it's just powers that you can use. I'm pretty sure it's called like special moves or something like that. It can be really overpowered. If you get lucky and you get critical hit, it can do up to 90 damage. That is something that I'm really liking. Another thing that I like is how they do the cutscenes, and they voice over every single line. So yeah, that's just pretty much a few things that I like about Fire Emblem Three Houses. Hope you guys enjoyed. Till next time, Wapuu Pokemon out.